I know you think you're a nice person, right? Okay. Let's test your morality. Let's assume that you are a young adult in your middle 20s. You just graduated from college on this particular day. Okay, this is a little backstory. You're an only child to an elderly couple. Like this couple had you 30 years after they got married. That's like they waited, they prayed, and eventually it came. So you are like the center of their world. Without you, like they have nothing else to look up to. So let's just assume that you are this person. You have a loving parent, they're already getting old, and they do not play with you like I say, you are the center of their world. So on this particular day, you graduated from college. Your college is a little bit far from your home, so you are not going home that day. So you decide to celebrate in school and go home the next day to celebrate with your parents. So that particular day, you are having fun with your friends, partying and everything, and then you partied so hard until very late in the night, and you decided that you don't want to sleep there. You wanted to go to your house and sleep for that night. Then you left with your car. So while you were driving, you were tired, almost feeling sleepy, and remember you were tipsy, like you had alcohol in the celebration party. So while you were rushing home to go home and finally rest, bathe, and maybe prepare for your travel the next day to go home and celebrate with your parents, while you were rushing on the way, you hit somebody. It was a lonely way, lonely road by the way. You hit somebody. When you came out from the car, you hit this person. So you hit this man so hard that his skull cracked open. And before you could even think about anything, this guy was like almost he was already dead. Let me just say that he was already dead. So you have killed this person. So you were confused. The alcohol it immediately like come out from your eye. The tipsiness will clear. So you were panicking, you didn't know what to do, you don't want to get yourself in trouble. If anybody should hear about this, you're going to go to jail. And then you can't do this to your parents. They are the center of their world. So you looked around and saw a shop. Remember, this is night, so nobody was there. You dragged this person that have died to that shop and you started making calls, trying to reach your friend and tell them what is going on and maybe ask for their opinion, like what you should do at this moment. While we were still like walking around, trying to make calls, you saw a truck. A truck looked like the driver lost brake. So the truck hit the shop, the house you kept that guy that have died in. The truck, like they were about three lines of shop. The truck hit all of them. It scattered everywhere. So because of that collision, people started coming out. And when they came out, everybody was panicking. Is there anybody inside the shop? Did anybody get injured? And when they got inside, when they were pulling out bricks of walls and everything, they saw that corpse kept there. So they just assumed that the man with the choke has killed that person. So now this is a way for you to like just escape from this. And then you went home, but the next day you heard that the man behind the truck has been arrested. And the family of the dead guy are pressing charges because he was drunk driving. So this man will be facing a lot of sentence. But then you heard that the man was actually drunk that night because he was heartbroken. And what happened was that his wife gave birth to triplets and died in the labor room. He had nobody to take care of that triplet except his old grandmother. So now, if they jail this man, if they take this man to jail because of the dead guy, I mean, on a normal, they were supposed to charge him for the damages he did to the shop that he crashed onto. But because a life is now involved, this man is going to go to jail for a longer term. They take him to jail. That means those helpless triplets that his wife left for him. Remember, this man's wife just died the day before. Maybe they're probably going to be taken in by motherless babies home and nobody's to take care of them. Now, within your consciousness, you know that this man didn't kill the dead guy. You were actually the person that dead guy. But if you come out and tell people that I killed the dead guy, you're going to get yourself into trouble. And the parents are already out to press charges. So you are most definitely going to go to jail. But then the man will be free. He'll be free and then he'll be released to go and take care of his motherless triplets. So here's my question. If you're in this kind of situation, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep quiet and let them take this man to jail while his helpless babies get taken in by motherless babies home and stuff, orphanage and stuff? Or are you going to confess to the crime and take responsibilities to it and probably go to jail and break your parents' hearts? What are you going to do in this kind of situation? Yeah. I know it's complicated. I know, but you have to choose a side. You can't be neutral. You have to choose a side. So I want you to tell me what you're going to do and why you're going to do that in the comment section. So, bye bye.